Okay, so it's not UFOs, but it is time travel. Today's episode is all about time travel. We're building walls, so we've built a wall with stones that come from completely different times to my time. And really that wall is fairly sturdy, it ain't going anywhere. It's certainly not just like these walls here. Could be around for a long time. And probably would outlast me if I left it just as it is, but my chances are I'll take it down in 2 years' time because I'll want to do something else here. However, if things go to plan, this is an example of time travel. It's setting up a situation where we pitched an activity into the future and it will have a future effect on this landscape. There's a few things you can predict it'll do. It'll affect the prevailing wind a little bit because it'll stop the wind hitting this as hard, which means this is more sheltered. So plants will be different here to this side of the wall. It'll absorb heat, which will be interesting to see what happens with the plants on this side of the wall. If we put something in here like a fruit bush and we put one on the other side, it would probably be better this side than that side. It'll affect moisture because the wall will absorb water into it and slowly release it. So all of those things have a time related element to them. It's a bit like tree planting. You're kind of time traveling when you're doing that as well. So I like that idea. I think, you know, we play ourselves out in a different kind of fiction or a different narrative of our activities. Anyway, it's the film of that getting built, and it's the film of the fence, which is much more short term, being put in the field to stop the animals running about. Hope you enjoy it. So that was a lot of fun making a wall this morning. Oh, thought I'd get it to go all the way. Good. Hey, leave the bucket alone. Hey, hey. You can't eat them, it's the screws and the nuts. Get off, get off. No, get out of there. Idiot. I know it's not food. Look, it's not food. Damn, that's not what's meant to happen at all. So it's just rolled down the hill. What's that song though? Give me land, lots of land, and the starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Oh. Right. Ah. Heavy stuff this. The tricky bit that I've never quite mastered, as you can tell I'm not a great master of the fence, but the tricky bit is keeping it as tight as you can while you're doing it. And there must be a really good way of doing this with proper equipment, but I don't have any, so this is the best thing. As long as it does the job, that's the main thing. Yeah, come on girls, move. Move now, go on. Move. Come on, move. For goodness sake, I know you're trying to help, but it's really not much help. Come on. So we have a triangle that's whacked in the ground just there and bolted on that end, holds the post so that when you put a tension on it in a few minutes time, I haven't got the tensioners. Well, when I get the tensioners and I put the tension on the wire, then I'll be able to pull it harder than just normal pulling, and it'll take the strain this end. However, I haven't got them because I forgot to buy them yesterday, so it'll have to sit like it is at the moment, just a little bit wibbly wobbly until I get the proper thing. The other thing I've done is, in order for that to happen, you see those bits there, that allows the wire to slide through, and it also means if ever I needed to tension it again later, if the pigs had a go at it, because they tend to root underneath and push it upwards, it might just give me a second bite at it. I'll also run a piece of wire along the bottom at the floor level all the way down, and that kind of puts the pigs off because they can't get their noses in as easily. So we've come into this video a bit late, but I needed to build a simple gate for the field. So I had some old fence posts and a couple of 3x2s, and so this has to be braced obviously, and possibly across that way as well. But yeah, from a bit of old wood, a couple of great big chunky screws and bolt nuts and bolts on it, and there's a gate. We'll finish it off. Right, so bolted it all together on the ends, and now I'm going to run a brace to the middle, which is here, and then another one that goes up to that corner. We'll see how that goes, and if it don't work, we'll have to have a different think.